All right, y'all, we are live on this beautiful, it is a beautiful Tuesday morning, y'all. Is the dump over? We gonna talk about it. But first, blessings to everybody in the name of Yeshua, the Messiah, Jesus, the Messiah. I pray everybody is blessed in multiple ways. We got a lot to talk about today, y'all. It's an exciting day for me. Very exciting. Stay tuned, we will be live soon. As usual, guys, if we can get this stream up to 750 likes during the course of the stream, I will absolutely be giving away 0.025 BTC. Shout out to Michael Francis. Shout out to Mika Finn. Shout out to Christian Buntner. Shout out to TJ. Shalom to you, TJ. Shout out to Native, shout out to Epidemic 3P and Mexemify. All right, y'all. Guess what? The microphone was muted. Want to talk about Bitcoin, want to talk about Ethereum. I also want to talk about some altcoins that are absolutely pumping, guys. If you've been trading sand, if you've been trading Crow, you're probably a multi-billionaire right now. Congratulations on the gains, y'all. But yeah, let's get into this. I want to start off with Bitcoin. What is going on with the corn? Let's check it out. All right, guys, so the Bitcoin last night did something that we've been waiting for, that I've been waiting for quite some time. Okay, you already know what it is. The uneven butt cheeks on the 4-hour time frame. We can see here that Bitcoin did in fact print an uneven butt cheeks where price was making a lower low. Market cipher B on the 4-hour time frame was making a higher low. Okay, this is very juicy. It's very juicy. This is what we want to see here. Now, something I need to point out about this uneven butt cheeks pattern is that this was kind of like we got a green dot here last night, and then we kind of got a pump up, and then we got a just kidding, and then we came down lower, and now we're currently printing another green dot. But the green dot is not confirmed yet, which means the uneven butt cheek is not confirmed. There is still a chance that both glutes may be equal in size and strength. Okay, right now it appears that the left glute is plumpier and stronger than this small right glute, but we don't know what's going to happen. That green dot might stop printing, and we might print an even butt cheeks pattern, which can still be pretty dang juicy, guys, but it's definitely not as juicy as an uneven butt cheeks. Okay, so I want to talk about some levels of support and resistance and some different scenarios that may or may not play out. Now, currently, guys, I am absolutely long right now. Okay, I am absolutely long right now. If we go into the Discord here, yesterday during the VIP stream, we were looking at a potential trade setup down here, where really what I wanted to see was I wanted to come down into this golden pocket area right here, this golden pocket at around 55.4 to 54.7K. This was the trade setup that I gave yesterday, because we had a lot of areas of support down here. We had a golden pocket, we had a naked point of control, we have a daily level, we also have a 382 fib level down in that general zone, guys. And so I was waiting for us to basically come lower than that, right? I wanted to take out this low right here. This is the 4-hour time frame. I wanted to see us come down into the box, which we did last night. We came right down into this box, and I wanted to see us get a bullish divergence on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so we've been waiting for I've been waiting for this for a long time, right? For like 5 days or so, I've been waiting for that exact thing to happen. So last night, that exact thing did happen. We came right down into the golden pocket right here, and we got a little move out of the golden pocket, and I woke up early. The Lord actually woke me up in the middle of the night to catch this move, because it was 4 a.m. I woke up, I was gonna go back to sleep, right? I had that tired, crusty feeling, and all of a sudden something came over me. A shot of adrenaline. I ran downstairs into the gym where I work out / trade, and I saw us dipping down to this low with uneven butt cheeks on the 4-hour. We even had, look at this, one even butt cheeks on the 1-hour time frame, guys. We had a triple uneven butt cheek, 3 cheeks. Have you ever seen such a thing as this, guys? 3 cheeks. Okay, that gave us a nice little pump, and yeah, unfortunately, guys, the pump is kind of weak right now, and I don't know how much more we can come up. If we look at the lower time frames right now, we can see that we are absolutely printing bearish divergences on some of these lower time frames, right? We came up and we put in our first high after the pump, which gave us a bearish divergence on the 12-minute. It gave us a gnarly bearish divergence on the 24-minute as well. If we go to the 24-minute, look at this right here, man, that is gnarly, where we had this momentum wave, we put in a higher high, and then we have this momentum wave here just clipping off. And now I don't really know what's going to happen. It's possible, guys, that we actually do something like this, where we get a head and shoulders going on, right? And then we break down below. That is very possible. We need to understand that the daily time frame is bottoming out, but when we take a look at it, the VWAP is still kind of pointing downwards. And the last time we bottomed out for Bitcoin, I just want to point this out, because I do think we're bottoming out, right? but where's the exact bottom? We don't know. The last time we bottomed up for Bitcoin in this uptrend, right, we did come down, print the green dot in the daily, just like we did a few days ago, and then we stopped printing the green dot. We came down a little bit more, printed another green dot, printed another red dot, came down more, printed a third green dot. So we're bottoming out. Where's the exact bottom? Well, I feel like there's a few different areas that we can look for. Now, first of all, I am long, and I'm staying long. I'm staying long, guys. I'm in multiple long positions here. I'm still in one short position from about 65.7K. I forget where I'm short from now, guys, honestly. I think it was 65. It was 65.7. I'm short from 65.7K. So it's a good short position, but I'm building my longs. I'm building them in hopes that I can ride another leg up of this uptrend, right? So if we do have another move to the downside, first of all, I would like us to stay above 53K. I would like us to stay above right here, and I'll tell you why. This line right here at about 52.8, this in fact is a high volume node. If we take a look at the yearly volume right here, right, we should take a look at it. Where's the dang yearly? Aha, the yearly volume, right? And we zoom on out on the daily time frame and we look at the volume profile for the whole year. We can see that the low volume node right here, which to me defines the very low of this upper range. We can look at Bitcoin as trading in three ranges. We have this range down here, we have this range in the middle, and then we have this range up here. And so for me, this little low volume node right here defines the bottom of this range, this upper range. And so that's kind of the lowest that I want to go. And the good news is that we have a lot of support there. It's not just a golden pocket. If we take a fib from the swing low of the entire uptrend to the swing high, we can see if we zoom in a tad bit here that we have a 382 also coming in right in that area. So to me, these are the supports that I am like thinking we could come down to. If we get another fast move to the downside, you know, I would expect a fast buy up from there. You know, it's also important to just keep in mind that we have you know, well, the low of this kind of range here too comes right in around there. It's an important area of support, right? So if we do, for example, get another move to the downside, as long as we are staying bullish here on the 1 hour, I am still going to be looking to long and add to and hold my longs, right? If we keep on doing something like this along the way up, or even if from this reference point back here, we are still following this trend line of momentum, if price is getting lower, I'm still going to be looking to long and or add to long positions, right? If we start to get floppy butt cheeks here, because here's the thing, guys, I know a lot of you know this, but some people, when they're trying to get this type of aesthetic for the gluteus maximus, they resort to strange and wild procedures, such as some people inject Fix-A-Flat into the glutes. And when you do that, it will not give you an uneven butt cheeks like what we saw right here. Okay, it will actually give you a floppy butt cheeks. Let's see if I can find a good example of a floppy butt cheeks. This is a floppy butt cheeks. If we go to the 4 hour time frame and we look at this momentum wave right here, you know, if we go back in time, it looks like we were in fact going to get an uneven butt cheeks, right? Let's go back in time to right about here. Okay, look at the 4 hour time frame. Does this not look like it was about to give us an uneven butt cheeks right here? But what happened to that butt cheek? It flopped. It flopped down, right? And it ended up coming much, much lower. It ended up coming much, much lower than that, right? So if we start to get the flops in the cheeks, you know, keep an eye out on it, guys. Keep an eye out. But, you know, those are the supports I'm looking at. And I have my levels of resistance above, which I'm also looking to short potentially if we get there. But yeah, this is the trade setup that we've been looking for, that we've been waiting for. Shout out to everybody who traded this with me. I know a lot of people took the trade. I know a lot of us are even still waiting for lower at some of these lower areas of supports. By the way, if you do want to get into the VIP Discord, where we do 2 VIP live streams a week, one is for Bitcoin and Ethereum, the other one is for altcoins. You can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. In here, we post daily technical analysis updates as well, y'all, as well as a thriving community of traders, all posting the juiciest technical analysis in here. People are absolutely killing it in here. You can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. And here's another thing, guys. It is coming up to that season where us over here in the United States of America give thanks. We're thankful for everything, right? So we eat a whole bunch of food, and then we pass out and watch football. And then the next day, we go shopping and waste all our money on stupid crap. And in honor of that, guys, I have a 33% discount on the trading course. And if you guys want to learn how to do technical analysis, if you want to learn how to find juicy trade setups, like the Bitcoin trades that I'm currently in right now, you can go to patreon.com. I'm sorry, you can go to jasoncaspertrading.com. There's a 33% discount in the description of the video. This course will give you the knowledge and the skills you need to become a confident, profitable trader, because what we do is we walk you through step by step everything you need to know to systematize your trading so that you can make money over time. You can make money over time, guys, right? It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a make-money-over-time scheme. And even if you have a little bit of money to start out with, you can build it to a large account and actually make substantial money doing this. We go through multiple trading strategies, how I enter and exit trades here, all the technical analysis, as well as mindset and risk management, so that you don't wreck your dang account, guys. So that you don't wreck your dang account. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of small accounts, guys, I am currently growing a small account to a large account. This is the trade I'm currently in right now. I've already taken profits. Ouch. I just blasted my ears out with a trading alert. I've already locked in profits here, guys, and moved the stop loss to the entry, which is one of the main ways you cannot lose money, by the way, guys, is proper risk management, which involves taking profit while you are in profit and then moving your stop loss to the entry. And what this will do is it will ensure that you cannot lose a trade. For example, right now I am in a trade. I have about $30 in realized profit, give or take. I still have a large portion of the position open. This is an account I started with $1,200. I've already doubled the account in less than 2 weeks. Okay, I've doubled the money in less than 2 weeks. Anybody can do this if you just use good risk management, as well as only taking the good trade setups, right? And this account, I'm going to grow it, right? I'm going to grow this account to $10,000, and then I'm going to grow it to $100,000 to show y'all that it can be done. If that's interesting, make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you can follow along with that. But anyway, guys, this is one of the accounts I'm trading on right now. Caught the well, not the bottom, but pretty dang close to the bottom. And look at this. I had another order down here that I missed just by a few dollars, right? Trying to front run the naked point of control here, did not get filled. That is okay. You know, a lot of people, they don't understand the importance of taking profit while in profit. And this is something I want to talk about, because when you are trading, your number one priority should be to not lose money. Number one priority. You should not be focused on making money. If you are focused on making money, I guarantee you're going to lose all your money. A lot of people may have entered the same trade, and when they started to see us come down like this, they may have hit take profit one, and then they might close out their trade and say, you know what, I'm just going to take my money and run. But here's the thing, guys. Here is the thing. What I have done right now is I've put myself in an advantageous situation, because worst case scenario here, I make money on the trade and I close the trade with more money in my account than I started. And best case scenario is I get to realize much more profit, right? I'm hoping to make about $100 on this trade today. I'm hoping to make about $100 on this trade if we keep pumping, right? And that's the thing, guys. That is the thing. Regardless of what happens right now, I am in a winning position and I will not lose money. I'm guaranteed to make money. And it's not about the individual trades, right? It's a marathon, not a sprint. Don't miss the forest for the trees, right? Instead of getting greedy for one trade and saying, I want to make as much money as I can in this trade, you should be looking at your account overall over the course of weeks and months, saying, is the account getting bigger? Because if it is getting bigger, then you are building the power that you have to make money doing this. Because if you only have a little bit of money, $1,000 to start, let's say, right, you're not going to be able to do this for a living until you have a bit more money. And so the only way to do that is to be consistent, use proper risk management, and avoid taking losses. Now, sorry for the spiel, but I've talked to so many people who don't take profit when they're in profit, and they play mind games with themselves. If you just take profit when you're in profit, and move the stop loss to the entry, you are setting yourself up for success. I'm telling you guys, if you start to play mind games and you start to get greedy and you start to do this and that and this and that and that and this, It's not going to be fun. It's not going to be fun, guys. JasonCasperTrading.com, 33% discount in the description of the video. Let's see what happens here. I'm kind of expecting a possible rejection from this area, guys. A possible rejection from here. Let's see how it's looking. Yeah, I mean, it's not looking so great here, guys. Honestly, it's really not looking the greatest, although money flow is coming up. But we do have a resistance right here. And we are printing some bearish divergences on the lower time frames. Let's see what happens, guys. The cool thing about taking profit when you're on profit is it doesn't really matter also what happens because, hey, you know, I've won the trade, right? I've grown my account for the day. If I don't do anything else for the rest of the day, I'm already in profit. Let's see. Did that take profit get hit? Nah, didn't get hit, man. Didn't get hit. Oh no. Oh, man. Oh, bummer. Oh, man. Now we're coming down, guys. Now we're coming down. Red dot on the minutely time frame. Shout out to my wife, Big Butts 28. I love you. She's the best. Big Butts 28 is the best. Shout out to Zaire Johnson, who says all good trades get triggered 10 minutes before he wakes up. I know the feels, my bro. I absolutely do. You know, like I said, God woke me up early this morning today for this one here. Let's see. Is my take profit going to get hit? Is it going to get hit, guys? Is it going to? Come on. Oh, yeah, baby. $37.90 on the day, guys. On the day. And now you know what I can do? I can just sit back and relax. Enjoy the show, enjoy the price action, knowing that I grew my tiny account, even if it's just by 40 bucks, you know, and if we get up a little bit higher, where's the next major resistance? Actually, I should set another take profit here. Although I wouldn't be surprised if we swing failure, aka chickens drink water, this wick here, or reject here, right? Wouldn't be surprised, but I would say, you know, my next take profit should probably be around, right about 58.5, I would say 58.5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here. I'm going to set a limit order for 58.5. And hang on, guys. I actually have to do this also from my real account here, because I am trading this from another Bybit account and also a PHEMEX account. I'm actually in 3 long positions here. And I just need to make sure that I'm taking profits. Okay, take profit hit. All right, let's see here. What do I want to take out? Take out, man. Hey, how did I end up with so little in the trade? Did that trigger actually was more than 200 contracts? Huh. Okay. Well, you know, I'll take out another 150 contracts. Maybe I'll take out 200 there. And here's the thing too about trading like this, guys. You know, if we do come down. What just happened? Hang on. What is going on here, guys? There's some bad things going on around these parts. Some real bad things. What happened to my limit order that I just set? Did you guys see that? Did you see that? This really could be a bottom, guys. This could be a bottom. There we go. There we go. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, you know, trading this way, locking in profits and stuff, you can always add to your position. You can always add to your position. So let's say, for example, that we come up to my next take profit, right? And then we get a rejection. We could pull a fib. And if we start to come back down and we're getting bullish divergences off the 618 or off the 382 or something, as Bitcoin is known to do, then we can just add to our position there. We can take the profits that we already took and put them back in, and maybe I would crank up the leverage too. You know, unfortunately, I'm using low leverage for this trade, guys, because I had a limit order set at night and I needed to make sure my risk was on point, so I had to lower the leverage down. All right, so What kind of resistances do we have above us? I would say that the most significant resistance that we have is probably going to be this. All right, if we go to the 4-hour time frame and we just look at this range, right, this entire section of price action that we got going on here, and we pull the thing from here to here, you know, we've got this level coming in at about, this is major resistance, I would say, up here at about 61K. 61K is a major resistance, and here's why, guys. Here's why. When we're dealing with a value area, right, when we come below the value area, that is bearish. If we can come inside this value area here at about 58.7, this is the value area low of the range, then it's very, very likely we make our way up to the 61K area. If we come above that, it's very, very likely we'll make our way up to 65K. And if we can hold above 65K, I do think we can see a new all-time high. So that's kind of it for the corn, guys. As far as the Bitcoin goes, you know, the trades have been absolutely juicy, guys. We saw our confirmations. We came down to the support levels that we wanted to see. You know, we made plans. The plans came to fruition. And, you know, it's exactly what we wanted to see, y'all. It's exactly what we wanted to see. Shout out to Matt Maloney, who sold Elrond for $531. A happy 5x. That's awesome. Yeah, Sand and Crow have bear divergences. We should definitely check those out. C-Train doesn't understand how you're taking funds out of Bybit in the US. Well, you know what? I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a lawyer, nor am I a CPA. But I can say this. Certain people do those jobs, and I would recommend, if you're going to do anything, that you contact those types of professionals before you do anything, and make sure you're always abiding by every law that is in your local jurisdiction. Okay? Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Did you see that? Would you look at that? Yeah, we have some absolutely juicy gains on some of these altcoins. AVAX, Crow, and Alice. I mean, these altcoins are absolutely pumping. Sand, guys, Sand is absolutely pumping. Although we do have some bearish divs, and we haven't pumped too much in the past few hours. Shout out to Rachel in the chat. Thanks for being here, Rachel. And Memory Man says not to pay the government extortion fees. You know, I would, you know, I don't know how I feel about that, Memory Man, because here's the thing. You know, I am not in a position to avoid government people coming to my house and kidnapping me and putting me in a cage if I don't pay the extortion. So you got to pay it, man. You know, some people, you know, for me, it's just not a battle I'm willing to fight, man. Call me a you-know-what set of female genitalia, because I won't fight that fight. But in my life right now, where the Lord has me, that is not the fight I'm called to fight. All right? That is not the fight I'm called to fight. But hey, Memory Man, if you're fighting that fight, man, well, I can't say on YouTube whether or not I support you. I don't. I love Joe Biden. And also, I love Pfizer, Moderna, love them all. I love them. All right, let's get back into maybe Ethereum here real quick. So Ethereum also pumping, guys. Ethereum is also pumping. And as you can see, we did come down to a major area of support, which was the naked daily point of control. Yesterday, we came down to this major area of support. And we did, in fact, also get a uneven butt cheeks on the 1 hour time frame. We also indeed did not get an uneven butt cheeks on the 4 hour time frame. But here's what we did get for ETH, guys. We got the uneven butt cheeks on the 4 hour time frame, and we got a bounce off of our 618, right? This was right here. We got a bounce off of this 618 a while ago, right? And I am long exactly from this 618 right here. I am 100% long from this 618. And then what happened is we put in a high, we came down, and we put an uneven butt cheeks on the 1 hour. As we came down to this naked daily point of control / 0.65 fib level, and we absolutely got a blast off from there. This was one of the juicy levels we were looking at yesterday in the VIP stream. Actually, we were watching as Ethereum was coming down to that level. And now we're really off. So right now my Ethereum long is up about 10%, right? Obviously, I'm using some leverage here, so it's up more than that. I was able to add to my position when we got this little retest down around here, around 4,000. I was able to add to my Ethereum position. And so Ethereum doing pretty well. For me right now, as far as ETH goes, I like to think that we've bottomed out. We came down and we did get very good support on this daily level. If we lose this daily level right here, which is around $4,000, then I'm expecting us to come down to $3,500. I'm expecting us to come down to $3,500. And the reason for that is, if we look at this little range that we have going on here, the value area low and a daily level is coming down at this this $3,500 level. Resistances to be aware of for Ethereum, definitely this daily level right here at about 44.1340, right? And of course, if we lose 35, then I'm looking down to this right here, about $3,000, where we have a monthly level, we have a golden pocket, we have a daily level, and we have weekly levels down there as well too, guys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying? So that's it for Ethereum. I want to take a look at some altcoins, guys, because you know, I want to take a look at some of these ones that are really pumping, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum, we trade those things every day. They're doing pretty well. I think potentially we may have bottomed out here after this correction. I could be wrong. We could do something like this, where we get ABC, right? That's very possible. A, B, C, and then get a move to the upside. If we do get an ABC for ETH, then I'm still looking for the box, guys. The box, right? I'm looking for the box. If we get an ABC, I would like to reject off of the daily level that we have here, come back into the box for a move to the upside. If we don't get an ABC, this could be the low. Okay, so be prepared for both, right? If you're long, hold your longs, take your profit, set your stop loss, unless you're building a huge swing long position. But if you're not long, you know, potentially wait for a retest or something, or even juicier, guys, wait until we come down into the box, and definitely be looking for these as we come into the box. All right. AVAX, guys, is pretty juicy after this this little correction that we had here. The good thing about AVAX is, well, let's take a look at a higher time frame first. On the daily time frame, AVAX is not printing a bearish divergence, which is a good sign. Oftentimes, when these altcoins pump, the top can be timed by a bearish divergence on the 4-hour time frame in conjunction with a divergence on the daily time frame. So we'd be looking for 4-hour, and the shout out to John Crane, by the way. Yeah, let's get the likes up to 750 if we can do that, guys. You know, call your mom, call your dad, call your Aunt Patty, tell them all to come like the stream. Like when Sol reached its top, and you know, we saw a bearish div on the daily. We don't have that right now. Even on the 4-hour time frame, we don't really have a bearish divergence. All we have is a high and then a lower high with a lower momentum wave and money coming down. This is making me think that potentially what we could get here is we could get a nice tight trigger wave on the 4-hour, something like this in here, which when we get that, if we get that, it could be a very, very powerful move to the upside. When we get tight trigger waves on the 4-hour time frame, just slightly above the 0 line or even slightly below, like this one right here, they usually lead to very powerful pumps. If the money flow is getting thicker over time, right, and you get those tight trigger waves, they usually lead to very powerful pumps, guys. So I'm still super invested into AVAX. I'm still super long on AVAX, and I have not added to my position here. I was kind of hoping. Well, we did bounce very nicely off the golden pocket twice. We did bounce off the golden pocket twice, and the juiciest re-entry for AVAX for me would be if we came back down to test this channel, mixed with the golden pocket, channel mixed with the GP. And if we turn on our 382, let's see how that worked out for us. Yeah, this is actually very, very bullish. The fact that we bounced off this more local golden pocket and this more local 382 is actually very, very bullish. As long as we hold above $1.25 for AVAX, I'm gonna be bullish. And if we come back down to like $1.12 to $1.10, I will be looking to either compound my long and or open up new ones and or buy more on spot, guys. Buy more AVAX on spot, which you can do over on Bybit. Shout out to Carl from the Moon. Man, you know, never mind. That's private. Those are private issues. Those are private issues. Juicy stuff, guys. Juicy stuff for sure. Juicy. All right, let's pop into the chat. What other coin should we take a look at? Should we look at sand? Rachel says sand will be equal to AVAX. Yeah, ADA. Let's take a quick look at ADA, and then we'll look at some of these others. But man, ADA is not playing the game very well, is it? It is not playing the game very well. But we're still in our wedge, guys. We're still in our wedge. We are still in our wedge, but you know the daily is you know, we need to print this green trigger wave down here. But money flow is still looking good to me. Money flow still looks good to me for ADA. We're still in our wedge. We still have the bullish divergences. The 12-hour looks like it's going to print one of these, although it's not necessarily a divergence. But look at this. We have our anchor wave down here. We have trigger wave, and we have now an uneven butt cheeks. We have not yet broken down from this wedge. As long as we stay on this trend line as our support, this is a textbook bullish pattern right here. And depending even on how we draw this, we could see things are getting tighter and tighter. And you know, I really think that we are going to break out of this wedge, guys. I am super long on ADA still, on spot and low leverage. Right, I longed here, got stopped out in profit, back long again, low leverage. Long again, low leverage from these lows here. And holding on spot, I have a lot of faith in Cardano. Look at the money flow, guys, on the 12-hour. You know, it looks like it's going to start moving. Once it starts moving, I think it's really going to move. This is the time I feel that I'm loading up on it. I'm loading up on it, right? I have faith in my Cardano. Not really, guys. The only thing I truly have faith in is the Lord, right? But I do have I have a hunch that Cardano is going to do pretty well. Shout out to Michael Johnson. Shout out to Memory Man. Oh, right. Am I taking a pee? I forgot to shut off my hydroponic system down here in the gym / trading office. But I am growing some hydroponic vegetables down here. I'm looking at them right now. I'm looking at them right now. Yeah, hydroponics, guys. Hydroponics. Shout out to Crypto Yacht. It'll be over soon, guys. That'll be over soon. How do you get the object tree? If you join the VIP Discord, guys, you can import all my trading levels for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and altcoins. I post them in here. This is Bitcoin from yesterday, Ethereum from yesterday. This was Gala from last week and AVAX from last week. And, you know, these levels, oftentimes I also post the trade setups like, you know, the AVAX short that we took last week. Even though AVAX is pumping, we shorted it from here down to the golden pocket and made a juicy profit on it, guys, because we found the setup, and you can import those charts as well as the trading setups that are on those charts. If you go to patreon.com/Jason Casper, also the 33% discount is still in effect on the course, guys, until next week. Well, this is actually, it is next week. So after the events that take place on Thursday, the events that us Americans oftentimes partake in, all right? let's come over here to the live stream, and I will drop a. Well, first of all, if you do want to trade on Bybit, they have their Bybit Blastoff deal going on right now where you can get $3,500. Isn't that absolutely amazing? And also, if you want to get a 33% discount on the trading course, you can go to Patreon. You can go to JasonCasperTrading.com and use the code 33, right? 33 for a 33% discount. And if you do also want to join the VIP Discord, you can go here. All right. Is that what kids are calling it these days, Kevin? Vegetables? Yes, I am calling it vegetables. That's exactly what it is. They are vegetables, guys. You got to eat your You got to eat your vegetables, guys. You know, people, especially weightlifters. You know, weightlifters think it's all about the macros. Let me tell you something. It's all about the micros. You want to be strong. You want to be healthy. You want to be jacked. You want to have some good chest cleavage going on. You know, some good chest cleavage. You know what you need? Eat your dang vegetables, guys. Eat your vegetables. All right, let's take a look at some other coins here. All right. Should we take a look at sand? Let's take a look at sand. ETH doing good. Hydroponic shower is over. It's over. Wow. Can you even believe this? Now, this is the daily time frame. This is the weekly time frame. The daily time frame has a pretty gnarly bearish div, right? But the 4-hour time frame, let's take a look. Man, I have to be honest with you guys. Looks like we're going to get some kind of a dip here. All right. Looks like we're going to get some kind of a dip on sand. I could be wrong. All right. BitBoy super bullish. All right. Make sure we will take a look actually at VRA. We will take a look at VRA as well. Precious Monk wants to know, can smoking cigarettes make you lose weight? Yeah, it can, right? Because nicotine is an appetite suppressant. How many people do you know who quit smoking and blew up like a balloon? But I would say it's probably not the healthiest way. Unless you grow your own tobacco. In which case, you know, if that's your thing, that's your thing. But if you're going to smoke the government tobacco, right? Well, that's just dumb. That's just dumb. Right? So, it looks like sand is going to get a correction here, guys. Honestly. We have the 4-hour bearish divergence with the money flow coming down. I'm trying to establish some areas of support here. And also, I need to figure out where exactly we rejected from. Let's pull out some trend-based sub-extensions, right? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Let's pull out some more. Let's pull out some other ones here. Aha. All right, we are rejecting off of 1.272. And let's pull this baby out. Okay, okie doke. We got some stuff going on here. Yeah, we got some stuff, guys. I don't know actually if we got stuff or not. I actually don't know. Do we have any stuff? Yeah, we actually do. I say we're rejecting off of Fib Confluence. Shout out to John Lux, who says, my VPN is inconsistent on iPhone. Horrifying when you need to execute on our favorite exchanges. Please advise a brother. Well, John Lux, I would either get another VPN or use another exchange. PHEMEX does not require a VPN. Memory Man has tobacco seeds. Tobacco takes forever to grow. Yeah, I don't know. I was never into tobacco, guys. I was never into tobacco. All my friends smoked in high school and post high school. Everyone smoked. Even people who I thought would never smoke, right? People smoke. And I thought it was whack. I'll tell you why. All right. Now, back in my day, I used to partake in the cannabinoid type plants quite often. In fact, I would consider myself a major stoner. Big time, back in the day, right? No longer. I've changed my ways. But I never understood why you would want to smoke cigarettes or any kind of tobacco, because the effect was basically that you tasted smoke in your mouth, and that was it. And I never quite got the allure of it, right? Also, I'm such a big guy. I look stupid with a little cigarette, and I'm not going to just start smoking like Black and Miles or something bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? It just never made sense to me. Never really got it. Never really understood it, you know? Never understood it. But hey, to each their own, right? To each their own. And but you know, if you're going to grow your own, you know, that's super respectable. But you know, there's just something I don't like about purchasing those types of things, because you know, the same people. Well, never mind. I'm not going to go down that road. But look into the tobacco companies, guys. They are very evil, and you know, they're poisoning you. It's poison. So anyway, we've got this bearish divergence here. Money flow, momentum coming down, right? Hang on. I need to get out my thick green one. Yeah, there we go. And we are putting in a higher high, and we are rejecting off of a key fib level zone. All right. So what we can expect is potentially a retrace back down to. Let's put on some other fib levels. Yeah, I would look for a retrace back down to this right around here, around $4.77, right? That would be a very juicy retracement. Are we going to get there? I don't know, but that would be a juicy retracement in my mind, right? Or even down to the 382 at $4.94. These types of levels, and the juiciest possible, well, first of all, $4, and this golden pocket right here is also the old value area high. And then this golden pocket down here is the point of control, right? So these would be supports where we can look to get in on sand, right? We want to get in on this sand, right? If we missed out on the sand, where can we get in? Well, if we get a retracement back down to these types of zones, for sure. That's where I would look to get in. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So Rahel thinks that sand is going to be the same as AVAX. Oh, Crypto Lifer's here. Shout out to Crypto Lifer. Is he here? I don't see him. Well, if he's here, shout out to him. And if he's not here, shout out to him as well. Yeah. I don't see him. What about Polkadot? Polkadot is looking bullish, honestly. It is looking pretty bullish. I was just taking actually a look at that before the stream. I think it looks quite bullish. But this is sand, guys. I will be looking for a retracement. I could be wrong. We could keep on pumping. But we've got the, we got a green dot on the daily, guys. You know, this green dot on the daily could turn into a bearish divergence on the daily. If we get this bearish divergence confirmed on the daily with the bearish div on the 4 hour, I will be looking for this thing to absolutely dump. What levels do I use for my fib extensions? I just use the basic ones, man. I just use the stock ones that come over here with trend-based fib extension. So the 1.272, the 1.618 are the main ones I use, and then I put on the 2.618 as well, and the 4.618 I have on here, but mainly I'm using the 1-to-1 extension, the 1.272, and the 1.618. Those are usually where I'm setting my targets. Do I have some NACA? I never even heard of NACA at TK Movies. I'll have to check it out, man. Shout out to Jason Catlin, who is also a pretty cool dude. Shout out to Selin Demir. Thanks for being here. Shout out to Zaire Johnson, the man in the house. And yeah. Guys, I'm going to take a look at one more, and then I actually have to get going because I do have an extremely busy day. Extremely. Oh, shout out to Bangkok. That's awesome. It's Metaverse TK Movies. Okay, I got to check it out. Naka. TK Movies, he's always here. Lion Center Pride. TK Movies, he's part of the clout crew, man. He's got clout around here. And you know who else hangs around these parts still? Iki Alendu. Good old Iki. He comes back, right? He comes back to get the good stuff. I don't know the old pick of TK Movies. I don't know where that is. I lost it, right? I lost it. Do I have SHIB? Yes, I do have some SHIB. I have some SHIB on spot. Yeah, I'm currently not in any kind of leverage trade. Shout out to Jen from Norway. All right, you know what? Should we take a quick look at Crow? Let's take a quick look at Crow. Wow, well, that's not what I was expecting to see, but let's take a quick look at Crow. Crow on KuCoin is also getting the bearish divergences, money flow coming down. It's not looking as bearish as Sand, tell you that. And keep in mind, guys, these coins, I mean, this is bearish div on the daily, but look at the money flow coming up so strongly here. I would kind of expect that we do come down a little bit. I would absolutely be looking for a retracement, right? I would not be buying Crow or Sand at these prices, but do what you want to do. This is not financial advice, guys. You know, yeah, I could totally see Crow going to $1 or higher. But, you know, let's just take a quick look. Where can we expect maybe a retracement, right? If these bearish divs play out, money flow coming down, momentum coming down, if they play out, right, where would I want to get in? Well, I would say if this was the top, the juiciest place to look for a retracement would be way down here at about 55 cents. The reason for that is because you can just see superficially that we had a lot of volume down here, and it's a golden pocket, right? So that looks like a really good area for a retest, as well as coming down to the 382, which it looks like actually we already did. So potentially we're just going to keep on pumping up here because we bounced off the 382 and got a massive pump to the upside. So if we get another move to the upside here, then I would be pulling my fib out to where we get the pump to. Let's say we pump up to 92 cents. Right up here, 92. Then I'd be looking to get back in at the 382 retracement, or potentially even back down here at the 618, which would also be the value area high. Something like that, guys. But for me, I am very conservative in my trading. Y'all know me, I'm conservative, right? My favorite man in the world is good old George W. And engine is pumping, that's for sure. Angel for Truth, can I look at LRC? Unfortunately, I have to head out right now. I've got a lot of things to do today, but yeah, that's it, guys. I guess. God bless y'all, and receive this blessing in the Hebrew language. Yevrechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha, Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom b'shem Yeshua HaMashiach Elohei Israel, which in English means, may the Lord bless and protect you. May he cause his face to shine a light upon you. May he have grace upon you. May the Lord turn his face towards you and give you completeness in the name of Jesus, the Messiah, the God of Israel. Amen. Do pray that everyone is super blessed